Hello, friends. As those of you with computers or some kind of device that receives the internet know, and I presume you do know because you're watching this video, our devices, our electronics, need to be rebooted now and then. In my life, that sometimes happens because I have too many tabs open and I'm trying to do too many things at one time, and my system gets overloaded, and I have to literally shut the computer down and turn it back on again so that it will restart in the right way. But for most people, our computers need to be rebooted or restarted when they receive new information, or when they need to receive new information, when they need to be updated, when something, whether it's our browsers or our internet security, whatever it might be, a lot of times we have to restart our computers after they receive that new information. I have been thinking about this spring as a time for our church to reboot. All of our churches, really our society, needs a reboot post-pandemic. Well, we're not quite post-pandemic yet. We're almost there. We're so close. But I have been thinking about this spring as an opportunity to restart ourselves, especially because Easter is coming after the events of Good Friday, when we acknowledge the pain and the suffering of Jesus and of the world, and then God says, oh, but that's not the last word. Oh boy, do we need that message this year. And the last couple of years we've needed it as well. But I've been thinking of it as an opportunity for us to restart ourselves, and I'm looking forward to that. While that has been going on, it's as if the computer of my life received new information. And as many of you know, as of July 1st, I will be appointed to serve the Yalesville United Methodist Church, which is near Wallingford, Connecticut. It's a reboot that I wasn't anticipating, but it will be beneficial. And especially, as I've noted to many of you, I will get to be much closer to my parents, which, as you may know, they've had a lot of health issues over the past year, and it means a lot for all of us that I can and will be closer to them. Sometimes when our systems get rebooted, we don't know exactly what that's going to look like. We don't know if when we turn the computer back on, if everything will look different, for example. We don't know what's going to change. We might be nervous about updating our computers. I know I have been in the past when they've switched, say, from Windows 10 to Windows 11, because sometimes I haven't always liked the changes that they've made. And the truth is that might be true for all of us in the next few months and in the months to come, and in terms of the changes that are going to be happening here. I hope that I will like the changes that are coming my way, and I'm praying that you also will like the changes once you are rebooted with a new pastor. I look at these opportunities, I look at these experiences as opportunities for us to grow and to change. I recognize that my systems haven't always functioned to full capacity, especially over the last couple of years. This pandemic has been hard. It's been hard on me. It's been hard for my friends who are pastors. It's been hard on our churches and our whole world, truly. We need a reboot. We do. And I want you, who especially are members of our churches here at Drew and at Brewster, where I've also been affiliated, and I've served you part of the time as well, and I feel connected to both of these congregations and to our communities. I hope that you will be able to look on this time as an opportunity, as a new adventure. And I know some people have expressed that they're disappointed that I'm moving on. I've been here for 5 years, or will have been in June. And, truthfully, I thought I would retire from here. But my system received new information. And so I have to, and I'm going to make this change. And I do believe, I always believe, that God has good things planned for us, good things in store for us, for me and for you. It turns out that sometimes things don't go the way that we want them to. It's true. But I always believe that God really wants the very best for us. I always am reminded of that verse from Jeremiah 29, verse 11. I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Hope and a future. Oh, we need that reboot, don't we? We need to be reborn, rebirthed into that hope and future. The next couple of verses following that are very telling, because Jeremiah reminds the people that God will listen and they will find God when they seek God with all their hearts. So that's part of our mission for these next few months, that we continue to look for opportunities to reboot ourselves as individuals and as congregations, but that we also really seek God with all our hearts and ask God for wisdom and direction as we move forward. Yes, the time will come when the screen will change, quite literally. And when a new person comes along and something new will happen. But that doesn't mean that it will be a bad thing. It will have some sorrow. For me, it certainly will. And it will also have joy as we celebrate what we've shared together. It will have moments when we ask forgiveness of each other for the mistakes that we have made. And it will have an opportunity to bless each other as we go our different ways. And then your journey and mine will restart. What that new journey will look like exactly, we don't know. But God knows, because God has plans for us. I hope that you will be able to hold on to that vision, and that you will celebrate the new life that is coming our way at Drew, our way at First UMC in Brewster, our way as individuals. New life is coming. Spring is coming. Resurrection is coming. And all of those things are such good news. We celebrate the gifts of God, the love of God, the grace of God that brought us together in the first place and that will continue to bless us as we make this journey through life. My peace and my love and my prayers are with you and with us all. Blessings to you.